All right, next up we have Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I'm going to unmute you. Welcome. Feel free to share your camera if you want. Elizabeth is saying that her daughter is almost 15 months old and she's still not sleeping through the night. She made the habit of nursing her baby to sleep and she sleeps in her bed. She nurses before taking her nap and falls asleep nursing. Also, when she puts her to sleep at night, she nurses her. She wakes up often at night, often throughout the night to nurse, excuse me, and she would like to know how she can get her to sleep without nursing her through the night. Elizabeth, hi, thanks for joining us.
Hi.
Hi.
So are you looking to continue co-sleeping?
Yes, because I tried the crib and she doesn't want to be there.
Okay. It's really, really hard to get a baby to stop or a child to stop nursing if they're sharing a sleep space with you. Because just like she doesn't like the crib, she's not going to like you not nursing her.
Yeah, I tried and she just cries and cries until I nurse her.
Yeah, so that it's actually something I don't work with because I'm well, first of all, I'm there's no judgment. If you choose to co-sleep, that's fine. It's just not something I actually work with. There are consultants that work with co-sleeping families, but I'm unable to do it because I can't successfully get a child to not nurse if they're right next to you. And the other piece of it is that because she has this dependency, if she's sharing a room with you, when she wakes up, she's going to smell your milk. So if she's already having trouble falling asleep by herself, and then she wakes up and smells it, it's kind of like the way I always describe it. It's kind of like dangling a dog treat in front of a dog, but not giving it to them. Of course, they're going to be upset. You're there and you're dangling this, but you're giving it to them. So it's really hard. There are books you can try to read to her. She's still young to comprehend, but I think there's like Milky's Go Night Night. There are ways that there are books that address this very thing.
Okay.
I've shared them with other clients before, where it's kind of like you put them to bed. So there's no nursing overnight. And you can even have her say, good night to your breasts. And, we only nurse in the morning, but it's a slow process. And it's difficult because if she's already dependent on it and it's right there, it's really hard to break that process.
Okay.
So,
So if I were to change her to the crib, she cries and cries, right? But if I was to change her to the crib, then how would I do it?
So that varies by child. We'd need to make sure she's on an age-appropriate schedule. We'd have to use a method that you feel comfortable with. At this age, again, I usually go with like the camping out method where you're sitting with her, or I do progressive checks where you're leaving her at various times. Sometimes it's only 3 minutes at a time and you're going in and out. We'd want to make sure she is fully well rested when we start. And then, it's something that I do. I help, so I'm terrible at trying to help people figure out how to continue co-sleeping. I do all the time get people out of the co-sleeping situation, but it varies by child and each situation.
Okay.
So I'd be happy to discuss with you further. It's hard to give general advice about it.